We're at the underground market, guys, right now. And there are a lot of shops around this area. So let's go walk around and see what they have. There's also another floor up here. It's called a new market. And also if you walk over here, there is a food court that has Vietnamese food and drinks and stuff like that. All types of cuisine. It doesn't look too bad, to be honest. And then if we go on to the other side, there's also another area that sells clothing. Looks pretty reasonable price, to be honest. So this is the main entry up here. We're basically in the park, and the underground mall is right here. By the way, if you guys like the live stream, click subscribe. I also have another channel too that I do live on. So you guys can check that out as well. Darren Walking By if you want to see more live stream. Flower market is in full swing. This guy trying to choose the right one. That's why he's looking through all that. So this is how they carry home the plant after they buy it on the bike, because it won't fit in the car, right? Click subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and also follow my other channel, Darren Walking By, and I do pretty much daily live stream on that one as well. So it's Darren Walking By. But if you guys like less talking, POV, just kind of walking around, and subscribe to this channel. Some park rangers here. Usually don't see them, but I think they're trying to keep things in order. And there's not a live streamer right here, or a vlogger of some sort. They made a purchase. 2 flowers for Viet, and typically it goes for 150K. $7 each. A lot of flower here too, and this is where they sleep whenever they're not selling. Take a nap or something over here, and they'll operate like throughout the night, so you see people sleeping here at nighttime. You smell flower, the They have a wonderful scent. But not sure now, since sometimes they grow it just to make quick profit, get it looking fresh longer and grow faster. So I'm not sure if it has the same scent. But originally, naturally, they smell beautiful. So that's how you shop. You just go around with your scooter, pick the one you like, and then the other person in the back will hold it for the ride home, or you can just tie it down on the back seat. Oh look, there's like multiple people here under the shade. They're vendors. I guess the local authorities allow them to just hang out, kind of camp out, and then sell their stuff here during New Year. Because you see they have cooking gear as well. So they have a little stove top, like a gas stove, and then all kind of snacks and stuff hanging on the trees. So essentially they're living here for 2 weeks. And then on the pot, it's actually really nice because they have like written words like money, luck, fortune, longevity, all that stuff. There's even a coconut tree here. This is called hoa bó xôi. So it's named after like a Vietnamese sticky rice. And then you also have an area where people do like workout. So it's like an outdoor gym. You can hang from these bars or do some dips, play some sport like badminton and stuff. It's actually quite easy to do a workout here. So, you can basically just hang off the bar. I usually bring my gloves and stuff like that, so whenever I want to work out, I can always go here. But the flower shop is basically just that little portion in the back. There's typically like more all along here, but on the other side of the park, there's like a bigger area where people sell even more flowers. This is just one, so there's a lot of foreigners hanging out here as well. Basically the largest concentration of foreigners, maybe beside like District 2 or something. How is the picture quality, by the way? I may have to get a new gimbal soon. Probably gonna go shop for that. Because sometimes if I'm walking, the picture can get a little shaky. Do outdoor exercise. This lady's doing some kind of dance, like a yoga dance. And you have these bikes and stuff, elliptical bikes. But no one does like picnic or kind of yoga on the grass here. The grass is almost like a no-go zone. Whereas in the West, when we come to the park, that's what you think about, right? Like you go sit in the grass, have a drink, chill, stretch. But here, exclusively, they hang out on the bench. Oh, we see the live streamer again over here. For some reason, I have a feeling that he doesn't even stream in English. He probably stream in foreign language. Let's go back and see more of the flower market, and then we're gonna grab a Vietnamese coffee. In the middle here, they have a man-made pond But it looks terrible because of all these plants growing everywhere and it's drying out, covering all the water. And these things multiply like crazy. I don't know how they do it. You can start with one and then suddenly you have this whole pond filled with it, tens of thousands. And it's not easy to get rid of them, they're heavy. So no one even took an effort to come here and do it. Shouldn't they have a quota or something like, every month or two come here and clean up the pond? But it's been like this for who knows how long, maybe a year? Oh, these flowers are very nice too, by the way. In July, that's when they start to blossom. And they're just absolutely gorgeous flowers. And now it's just bare branches. So this is the kumquat tree. But I heard you can't even eat them because they basically made them for decorations. So many kumquat on one tree. And you see they use like a metal frame to keep everything in place. Or else, I guess it's too heavy and the branch won't support all the fruits because it's not natural, right? They put a lot of sprays on it to make it like that. So this tree is ripening if you want something beautiful right away, but then there's some trees that are still green. So like this one, there's a lot of green one. They have a huge pot here. So it looks like somebody bought that big tree. Used to be a huge tree over there. Like 4 or 5 meters. Somebody can climb on that. This is a unique one as well. They have a bunch of horses because this is Year of the Horse. 2 of them with the legs up and 2 normal ones. It took a lot of great effort and care to make these things, huh? So it looks like the metal frame thing is very popular this year. And they try to chop up all the leaves too, so there's not a lot of leaves on them. It's really hot here, despite being almost 5 p.m. now. Oh, this one is beautiful, eh? It's like a huge bonsai tree. Imagine getting it like this, and every branch coming out. Like, look at the trunk, like the length of it compared to the branch. And it's beautiful. The branch is like 3-4 times the length of the whole trunk. Now that's a great piece of art right there. And they have a whole tent up here, see all the bags. They're basically camping out here while they're selling these flowers. So there's a Highlands Coffee we can go to. We can drink on the street and watch the people go by. We can also go to Viet. It's nice as well. I kind of want to go buy a charger as well. So traffic here can be pretty crazy. Sometimes it's gotta go for it. There's like a natural break in the traffic here. So I thought cars were coming like crazy, non-stop. They just don't hesitate to, even though we're at a crossing, guys. People here don't respect the crossing street. See? I'm at the crossbar, so this is where pedestrian would use to cross, but they're gonna go anyways. So they got all sorts of meat, egg. Looks yummy enough and very cost effective. Although it's not the most healthy food that you can have in Vietnam or anywhere. So Sometimes there's a trade-off between cost, convenience, and taste, which is health, nutrition, cleanliness. Look at this lady, dressed up very traditionally, but definitely not Vietnamese. Probably Chinois, Malaysian, something like that. Oh, there's a little electronic shop here. It's like a hole-in-the-wall shop. But they have only phone case. I don't see any gimbal or chargers. So this is Viet, a different type of beast at nighttime. But this is the day vibe. It's very chill. It's almost like not much going on. It's almost like people are just chilling out. There's a shop right across on the street. Everything is cheaper. Just because this is a huge. So this is Viet. I don't imagine we find much down there. Mostly bars and drinks and hotels. You buy a pizza, you get a free drink, and that's how the pizza is made. Oh, nice. They put it in the clay oven and everything. Một cái bánh pizza ở đây bao nhiêu vậy em? À. 180. Em đang nướng cái nào vậy? À, ổn rồi. GO2. Cảm ơn em nhiều nha. So this is GO2 and they have wood ready to bake your pizza by a Vietnamese girl right in this oven here. Clay oven, very traditional. But aside from food, we have to hunt for some electronics right now. And look at over here, there's a lady collecting cans. Cans is a valuable thing in Vietnam. You can recycle it and make good money from it. So she got a whole cart and she's putting all the crushed can in the cart. That's her job every single day. Sweep the street daily as well. I believe these things are called tamarind tree, the sour fruit. That's what these things are. And sometimes you get the fruit and you see they're hanging off the tree and you can eat it right off the fruit. But the problem is they produce a lot of leaves. So every day the vendor got to clean that up. Otherwise, it's going to be a mess in front of their shop. Alright, so there's a neat little shop over here across Trang Hưng Dao. So this is the street that separates, the very expensive tourist area to the local neighborhood vibe. So we're going to go there and check it out. Look, a grown man with a little pink stroller. Hopefully he didn't hear me. Pink stroller. He's rolling around his pink stroller looking for some honey bunnies. Oh, sheesh. We're running out of the light here. It's going to get crazy as the bike comes crashing in. And we are across. So, speaking of sugar, young woman there with an old dude. It's got to be about the honey. It's got to be about the honey. No 20-year-old is going to hang out with no 50-year-old that doesn't speak the same language or understand the culture without the moolah. It's all about the bag. You have to know that life operates on money. Money and vitality. You know what? They have some gear in here. Let's go check it out. but they have copyrighted music, which doesn't matter for us anyway. This channel is not monetized, so they can play all the music they want. But you guys want to check out my other channel where I live stream pretty much daily. Go to Darren Walking By, Darren Walking By. We do more daily stuff over there. This thing is loud as heck. So loud. Mình có cái cây nào mà kiểu chống rung không em? Chỉ có 3 cây này thôi à? Như là nó là tripod chứ nó không có kiểu chống rung. Mình bán cái này bao nhiêu em?
Cái này là 550 ạ.
550. Vậy nếu mà có chống rung thì chắc mắc hơn nữa ha?
Dạ đúng rồi, chống rung thì nó phải tầm 900 mấy tới 1 triệu trở lên.
Ok.
Hồi trước em có mà giờ hết hàng luôn rồi.
Người ta mua nhiều quá.
Tại vì nó quay nó trễ, nó tiện mà nó có chế độ follow theo mình luôn á. Để máy đương nhiên là di chuyển là máy nó tự follow. Rồi em
dễ quay.
Giờ em tự test là không thể đọc được.
Còn cái máy cộng dây sạc có cộng nào tốt không? Lightning tới USB á.
Này của em có chống gãy luôn. Em xài thoải mái. Ở đây em xài em cứ thử xong mở.
Là cái này bền hả?
Dạ đúng rồi.
Hồi xưa có mấy cái cũng Hoco mà sao thấy nó xài kiểu 6 tháng, 3 tháng là nó cũng đi à.
Em xài đây em xài lâu lắm.
Lâu lắm hả?
Mà xài đa số là ví dụ thử này em có làm thả xuống vậy không mà dưới này rất nhiều độ đập tới đập lui không à.
Cộng dây em bao nhiêu?
Dạ 100 mà.
100.
Em thấy một cô này em bán cũng là 4-5 năm rồi đó.
Hồi đó anh mua online.
Dạ.
Nhưng mà kiểu xài cũng hư. Bên trên bây giờ em mua cái mới nè. 100 à.
Nói chung là xài từ từ nó cũng cải tiến lên nè.
Đúng rồi. Ok. Giờ để em suy nghĩ một chút xíu nha. Nếu có gì thì em quay lại thì em mua cái cọng này. Cảm ơn em nha. Okay, so we have that for 100K. So that's a pretty good local shop too. So I think their price already is fair. Well, maybe not. I mean, in D5, we'll probably get that for 50, to be honest. So she's going a good chunk on top. Maybe 80 to 100% surplus because we're in District 1. Good way to ride around on a bike. It's a friend of mine. It's like a foreigner on a bicycle. You don't see a lot of bicycle riders around here. Although there are some here. But you see they have bags up hanging on, so it's like local aunties and stuff like that. But in general, you see on the road, there's not many bicycles. Bicycle is not a popular mode of transportation here. Oh, the chat is eerily quiet. We got a lot of shy folks on the chat. So beautiful sunset coming down. I mean, Vietnam has a coffee culture, so people drink coffee at any time, even past midnight. So I guess us going to get a coffee at 5 p.m. is not too ridiculous, right? But just know that if you have a coffee at this time, especially the Vietnamese coffee, you probably won't sleep until 2 or 3 a.m. because, you know, it's super strong. Vietnamese coffee is super strong. Oh, there's a pho Phát Tài here. Oh, pho, yeah, Phát Lộc here too. Vietnamese pho, miến gà. Oh, it's 2 different shops, is it? How come the decoration look like it's one? Or maybe it is. They took over the whole block. That's crazy. This is one good location. But then again, people don't like being on the main street, eh? They actually like being inside more. But here's the menu. All chicken stuff. Beef is the best meat, by the way. But sometimes if you have to, then I guess chicken will do. Check this out. The Vietnamese people, they got a bunch of offering. See? Offering to the gods, to the ancestors. There you go. Sometimes they even burn stuff. They burn stuff to send to the other world. They have coffee here as well. But you know, like if you're talking about getting a drink, probably from a bigger shop would be nice. And this thing I've seen recently as well. It's like fried banana, sticky rice. And if you don't want coffee and you want beer, then this is a beer place. The seat looks hella comfortable. Looks nice, cute, right? Look how big it is. It's like the size of 4 of my palms. Down here, why not? Let's go check it out. This street here, it doesn't get exciting until at least 2 or 3 hours later. At the minimum, maybe more. So we found a little place for a gimbal at $6.50. I think that's going to be a good deal for us. Might go back and get that gimbal. But I think a good rule of thumb is typically you want to go to 3 shops, 3 or more, but at least 3 shops to compare the prices. But so far, I think the 650K, which is 30 Canadian dollar, is the best deal already for a nice high-tech gimbal. Because the gimbal I'm holding right now, to be honest, it's not all that. It's not all that. Oh, there's a massage street, guys. Who want to go get a Vietnamese massage? Or should we do something more, you know, family friendly? And we head down to the, what is the street called? What should we call this street? The retirees expat cafe spot. So we go down here, there's a lot of expat hanging out. This is a pagoda street. Right in the center, there'd be a beautiful, peaceful pagoda. But on the sides, there'd be a lot of massage shops, bars, hostels, restaurants, and a lot of tourist-focused stuff, like this one right here. You can book yourself a trip to go to the Mekong, like this lady. And then another one over here, you can go to different parts of Vietnam. So I was buying a juice earlier, and the owner, this shop owner, was telling me how you should be careful with your gold chain. Like, you know, I have a chain in my neck and one on my wrist. And they're saying how you gotta be careful because they'll just snatch that thing right off of your neck, rip it right off your arms. That's crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy stuff here in Vietnam. I'm like, it still happens in District 1, the busiest, most overcrowded tourist area and highest safety in Vietnam. How's that guy riding? He's like, yeah, sometimes it does. The cops will catch him, but it's gonna be a lot of grievances and basically it's gonna be inconvenient for you. I'm like, all right, I'll put the chain in my shirt. So there you go. See the chain? Now it's inside the shirt, but this one is still out. But I imagine it's gonna be harder to grab this one off my arm than the neck. Neck is easier. They come from behind and it's thin. The necklace is thin. This one's thick. They're not gonna go for this. And I'll whack them with my tripod stick I'm holding. But then again, the phone in my hand is worth almost as much as the chain, so I don't know if I want to whack him with my phone and break it. The phone itself, let me tell you, is not as valuable as a golden chain, but the data inside the phone is worth way more. That's what a lot of people don't realize is you go all over the world, you film, you know, you make content, take pictures of yourself, you take all the best angle, the memory with your friends and your family members. That's what counts. It's not about the physical hardware device. Well, look how full this place is. I gotta check this one out sometime. They got pizza, burgers, rice, East meets West, coconut ice cream. Nice. Price is probably reasonable because a lot of people are eating here. This guy looked like he's wobbling already. It's only 5 p.m. So yeah, that's the street right there. Ooh, look at that. They got egg coffee for 70. They got a bunch of coffee, oat milk, 40, 50K. Pretty decent price. $1.50, you know. Over here, let's see what they got. Americano, iced coffee, you know, they got a bunch of stuff over here too for 35K. That is a deal. You get Americano for only $1.20 American. Damn. Damn. All right, guys. So we can. This is a good spot. I mean, not a lot of people here, but we can sit right here. If you ever want to do street watching, I'll put the camera down, chat. So that's a good spot. But there's another one over here. On this side, actually. Oh, there's actually a 7-Eleven here. I want to grab something quick over there. Pictures look nice too. Oh, is this a different shop or same? No, it's the same shop. If you guys like the content, please subscribe, click like, and visit my second channel where I live stream every day. Darren Walking By, D-A-R-R-E-N, Walking By. And that one we do more interaction, so we talk to the local, the tourists, do interviews, and I'm kind of on camera more. This is more of a walking channel where you see the scenery, like the back camera view, and we don't have a lot of interaction with people. Let's call this the introverted channel. Much like the viewers on this channel, by the way. Very introverted folks. That's all right. I like lurkings too. Sometimes I just hang out in the chat and just watch. More peaceful that way. All right, let's see what we got here. Scrambled egg omelet, club sandwich. We got black coffee, milk coffee for 30K. So this place is definitely cheaper, more professional. But the only thing is we gotta sit right here. Oh, you know what? There's actually more seat over here. But then we got smokers. Smoking, which are, by the way, some of my least favorite trait about somebody. Notice I didn't say my least favorite people, because that would be discrimination. I would say least favorite trait. Someone who smokes, getting big minus brownie points. We don't like smokers. Smells, I don't have to go on, you guys know how it is. We ain't down. So yeah, we don't want to sit here, about smokers. We want to sit with this fine lady over here, a very gentle woman, but then we have to share a table. It's a little bit awkward. Can't really chat. We're talking about the sugar baby. She is back with her 50-something. So this is the life in Vietnam when you are in almost retirement age. Get a 30-year-old girlfriend and you just chill and enjoy your days. Enjoy the rest of your days, however long that may be. Could be forever. AI is going to solve aging, right? More smokers over here. One guy left, but they're still smoking. So I think the executive decision. Oh, we can all sit inside, by the way. But inside is like eerily quiet. So I think we're gonna go to the side street, just because I don't want to sit beside a gentle lady who's enjoying her drink and then live streaming. I don't know if that's ideal. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the 7-Eleven stuff. What do you get distracted by? Let's go in here. Oh, a coconut would hit the spot right now. Coconut is one of the best drinks that you can have. Maybe beside water. Water is up there. Don't drink all the garbage, guys. Don't get, propaganda into drinking all this. It's all crap. This too, okay? So, I mean, if you have to, if it's an event, if it's for something, like a good reason. But See how much water here is being sold? Everyone's buying water. They know what's up. But like all these, like color, sweetener, artificial chemicals, we don't want any of that in our bodies. Who knows how many years or decades it takes to filter out all that toxins. Health is wealth. So 1, 2. Look at all the impulse buy products they have. Impulsive buy. This is also garbage. When we were kids, we loved those stuff, but don't eat that. Don't eat these. Don't. A bunch of don't eat stuff. Plastic, sugars, microplastics. I mean, a plastic water bottle has microplastic too, so but we minimize what we can. Let's sit right here. You guys don't want to see me, right? I'll let you guys see the scenery of the streets. Oh, it's really hot out. Whoa, our battery is at 34% and our stream is 37 minutes. So I guess it's 1% per minute. So every 1% battery is 1%, 1 minute of streaming. That's good water. Amazing, amazing. All right. What he's saying? He's saying he's not selling well. Whatever he's selling, he's like, there's no customers. Oh my God, somebody help me, I have no customers. That's what he's saying right here. So I think New Year, people go back to their hometown or whatnot. So like nobody's really hanging out in Saigon anymore. So there's no customers. Like whatever you're selling, whatever service you have. Oh, you got a customer. Just when I say it, good for him. He made a sale. Cigarette though. There's the underground mall right there, Taka Central Market. If you guys want to go buy some nice Vietnamese fashion, play billiard, buy food, drinks, just local Vietnamese stuff, souvenir stuff item. Yep, that's where you go. Coconut, always a good thing, always a good thing. But the coconut here is overpriced, by the way. Oh, she saw me. She almost fell in love. She tripped. For your boy. She tripping. So should we get a coffee? I need to buy the charger and the selfie stick. This is a nice place too, Highland Coffee. You guys wanted to get a view from the balcony, looking out at the street and the park. That's always nice. Wait, we should have sat at the 7-Eleven patio longer. That was a good seat. Some tourists. Vietnam got a good view for pictures. So, where do we go to buy electronic goods, by the way? Ben Thanh Market. How come the underground market didn't have too much electronic stuff? I was surprised by that. This whole strip here don't have nothing. How about down here? Just party street. Oh, it's so beautiful now. Now this one I'm talking about, my favorite time of day. I think maybe even more important than the tripod is the charger. So we probably should get that one first. Get a phone charger, some battery, and then we're good to go. I have another SIM card full of data that I don't use because the whatchamacallit, the battery is not taking charge. So therefore, that charger is highly important. See you at night.